Today I'm drinking Sprite, like always. It feels like it's been a very long time since I've made a video like this, face to face with you guys. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I want to say thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to me over the past year. It has been absolutely incredible, and I can't believe we have already reached 300 subscribers. Just last week, I posted my 300 subscriber giveaway video where 3 lucky people won. So go check that out if you haven't seen it, because you might be the lucky winner if you have been subscribed to the channel. And yeah, so today I'm going to do exactly what I did on my 200 subscriber special and personally thank each and every one who is subscribed that has their subscription set to public. Because if it's not public, then it doesn't appear in the list, so I can't properly thank you. Alright, well, last time I did this, it took a very, very long time, so might as well just jump right into it. Alright, starting with the person that has been subscribed to me the longest, since August 3rd, 2008. Thank you, Monkit Llama Captain, for subscribing to the channel. Thank you, Kain, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Bombboy125. Thank you, Aaron, for being subscribed. You have been subscribed since August 19th, 2008. Thank you very much. Thank you to my friend Krista, KHardy96. You have been subscribed since August 13th, 2008. Thank you very much for your subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you to Advil. You've been subscribed since November 11th, 2012. And this is the first person on the list that I don't personally know in real life. Next, I need to say thank you to SuperBenny785. You have been subscribed since December 6th, 2012. Thank you, Ben. I really appreciate the subscription. Next, I need to say thank you to Stephanie Rose Smith. You have been subscribed since April 6th, 2013. Thank you, Stephanie. I really appreciate it. Thank you to Fallout 3 Guy 11. You have been subscribed since May 19th, 2013. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. Next, I need to say thank you to Araconda1098. You've been subscribed since June 30th, 2013. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you, Dakota. I'm DeBomb9. You've been subscribed since December 24th, 2013. Thank you so much for the subscription, Dakota. Once again, Cain Sheldon. Thank you so much for the subscription. Your second account here has been subscribed since February 11th, 2014. I really appreciate it. Next, I believe, is one of my old friends who is an actor on the channel, one of his friends, Descendant6667. You have been subscribed since July 12th, 2014, and I believe, if I remember correctly, he was friends with my friend Mark, who played the character Sub-Zero back on the very, very, very old days beginning of the channel. Unoriginal Gameplay. Thank you once again, Ben. I really appreciate it. Subscribing twice. You have been subscribed since November 5th, 2014. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Michael Nightwind Smith. You have been subscribed since December 11th, 2014. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure that's the first out of like 6 to 7 or 8 different channels you have subscribed to me, but we'll get to each one as we get there. Thank you so much, Michael. Up next, I need to say thank you to Gene Phelps. You have been subscribed since December 12th, 2014. Thank you very much, Gene. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Up next, I have to say a thank you to my friend Joe, Counter410. Thank you so much for subscribing. You've been subscribed since July 29th, 2015. Thank you, Joe. I really appreciate it. Up next, I need to say thank you to Baselia Media. You've been subscribed since August 25th, 2015. Thank you so much for being subscribed. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Next, I need to say thank you to I'm Lil 3 Dude. You have been subscribed since November 24th, 2015, and I'm fairly certain you are my friend Anthony, so thank you, Anthony, for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. Up next, I can't pronounce this name, but thank you so much for subscribing. You can see it on screen. You have been subscribed since December 28th, 2015, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for subscribing. Next on the list is Brandon Lynn. Thank you so much for the subscription, man. You have been subscribed since January 2nd, 2016. Oh, you guys wouldn't believe it. It's Michael Smith. Thank you so much, Michael, for subscribing to the channel once again. You've been subscribed since January 15th, 2016. Up next is my good friend Kevin, the one anti-hero. Thank you for the subscription, man. You have been subscribed since March 12th, 2016. Thank you very much, Kevin. I really appreciate it. Next on the list is Soccer K436. You have been subscribed since March 31st, 2016. Thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Up next is the Nerd Talk Podcast. Thank you, Remington, for the subscription. You have been subscribed since June 9th, 2016, and I'm still waiting to get on the podcast, but thank you so much for being subscribed. I appreciate it. Up next is Arbiter Finn. You have been subscribed since July 13th, 2016. Thank you very much for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. Up next, we have GTA Killer Jr. You have been subscribed since August 4th, 2016. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Next, we have Assad Ali. Thank you so much for the subscription, man. You have been subscribed since August 5th, 2016. And you guys wouldn't believe it. Up next is my friend Michael. Once again, thank you, Michael Cahallen, for being subscribed. You have been subscribed since August 6th, 2016. Thank you, Michael, for the third subscription now. Up next, we have Joey Campbell. Thank you so much for the subscription. You have been subscribed since December 4th, 2016. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Next, once again, we have Michael Cahallen with the fourth subscription. Thank you so much, Michael, for being subscribed since January 2nd, 2017. I appreciate it once again. We have The Drawing Princess. Thank you for being subscribed. You have been subscribed since February 10th, 2017. Thank you. I appreciate you. Up next, we have The Infected Spartan, which was one of my old side projects, something that I wanted to do way back when. It was like supposed to be like a Halo Machinima channel, I think. But they are subscribed to me since February 13th, 2017. So thank you to me, myself, and I. Up next, I need to say thank you to Trey X Clan. You have been subscribed since February 15th, 2017. Thank you, Justin, for subscribing. I'm pretty sure that's you, so thank you very much. Josh and Mario Production. You have been subscribed since February 19th, 2017. Thanks for the subscription. I need to say a thank you to Kainagren. I think that's how you pronounce it. You've been subscribed since February 19th, 2017. Oh, and also Fwibble Force, you are also subscribed since the same date, February 19th, 2017. So thank you to both Kainagren and thank you to Fwibble Force. I appreciate you guys for subscribing and hanging out. Halo Forged Maps since February 20th, 2017. Once again, that's one of my old channels. I can't get into it. Next, I need to say thank you to The Stoned Elf. Mark, thank you for the subscription since February 21st, 2017. Next, I need to say thanks to The Sock Salesman. Thank you very much for the subscription. You have been subscribed since March 8th, 2017. Next, after that, once again, I believe this is 5 now. Thank you, Michael Cahallen, for being subscribed. You have been subscribed since April 19th, 2017. So thank you for boosting those numbers. I appreciate it, Mike. I hope you're watching the content as many times as you are subscribed to me. I need to say thank you to Stevie Smith. Thank you, Stephanie, for subscribing. You have been subscribed since April 23rd, 2017. Thank you very much. Next is Nothing Is Funny since May 13th, 2017. Thank you very much, Nothing Is Funny, for the subscription. I appreciate you. Up next is another one of me and Josh's old channels, so thank you to us. Josh5188 and Mario01071 has been subscribed since May 25th, 2017. Thank you, Dakota, Little X Jimmy. Thank you once again for the subscription since May 26th, 2017. Thank you, Latex Jimmy, for the subscription. Up next is Josh5188. Thank you, Josh, for the subscription since May 26th, 2017. Up next, I need to say thank you to Molly Girl 543. Thank you, Allie, for the subscription. You have been subscribed since May 26, 2017. Thank you very much for the subscription. Next, I need to say thank you to Him Devils 2. You have been subscribed since May 29th, 2017. Thank you very much for the subscription. Once again, thank you to The GC. Thank you, Josh, for the subscription since June 6th, 2017. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Once again, here we are. I think this is number 6. Thank you to Michael Cahallen for once again subscribing to the channel since June 19th, 2017. Thank you very much, Michael. Up next is my friend Joe Kelly. Once again, thank you for the subscription. You've been subscribed since July 8th, 2017. Thank you very much, Joe. I appreciate you. Up next again, we have my friend Kevin. Thank you, Kevin, for another subscription. Judge Jester, I appreciate it. You have been subscribed since July 9th, 2017. Up next, we have Carlos Vasquez since July 31st, 2017. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Up next, we have Vapor Biotic since August 10th, 2017. Thank you very much, Richard. I appreciate it. Hopefully, we can stream some more games together as part of the stream team. Next, we have GR Studios since August 10th, 2017. Thank you so much for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. Next, we have Marissa Marie since August 10th, 2017. Thank you so much, Marissa. I appreciate the subscription. Up next, we have Wolf Sands 14 since August 18th, 2017. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Next, we have Mel Z since January 2nd, 2018. Thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate you. Thank you, Moneybags, for the subscription. You have been subscribed since February 26th, 2018. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Next, we have Minecraft David XX 499 since March 4th, 2018. Thank you. I appreciate the subscription, man. Next, I need to say thank you to Bam All since April 14th, 2018. Thank you, Bam All. I appreciate it. Next, I need to say thank you to XOXO Tasha Lee XOXO since June 7th, 2018. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Next is a thank you to James Tierney Hines since August 17th, 2018. Thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Next is David Burns of September 12th, 2018. Thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Next is William Cain since October 7th, 2018. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Danielle Wethered since October 8th, 2018. Thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Then we have the Pepper Challenger 2 since December 13th, 2018. Thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Then we got Deborah Edwards since January 17th, 2019. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Next I have Heyo. Thank you. Since February 8th, 2019. I appreciate it. Up next we have Caitlin Plays since February 17th, 2019. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Next we have Lil Maine. Thank you, Jaden, for the subscription. You have been subscribed since March 21st, 2019. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Next we have Yeti Waiters. I think that's Waiters. Yeah, we have Yeti Waiters since June 16th, 2019. Thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate ya. Next, we have Marilyn Monroe Packing since July 3rd, 2019. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Up next, we have Javon Guzman. Thank you so much for the subscription. You have been subscribed since July 27th, 2019. Thank you very much for the subscriptions. I appreciate it. Next, we have Grapes Animation. Thank you so much for the subscription. You have been subscribed since August 4th, 2019. Thank you very much for the subscription. Next, we have Kirsten Siebert. Thank you so much, Kirsten. You have been subscribed since August 30th, 2019. Next, we have Hannah Stanfield. Thank you, Hannah, for the subscription. You have been subscribed since August 30th, 2019 as well. Oh, and a third one on August 30th, 2019. Thank you, Tracy Koikadel. I appreciate the subscription. Thank you, thank you. Next, we have, once again, Dakota Hebert since August 31st, 2019. Thank you so much, Dakota. I appreciate you. Next, we have DarkTime Hollow since August 31st, 2019. Thank you for the subscription, Sakai. I really appreciate it. Next, we got Kurt. Thank you, Kurt, for the subscription since August 31st, 2019. God, I love Kurt. Next, we have Alex Hebert. Thank you for the subscription since August 31st, 2019. Thank you. I appreciate it. Next, we have Meme Control YouTube. I think that's what YT stands for. Meme Control YT. You have been subscribed since October 7th, 2019. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for subscribing. Bryant Jr. Mckissick, you have been subscribed since December 14th, 2019. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Up next, we have Lynn Wells. You have been subscribed since January 28th, 2020. So first person of this year to subscribe. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Next, we have Maurice Carney. Thank you. You have been subscribed since February 11th, 2020. Thank you so much. Next, I need to say thank you to Patrick Poleri. You have been subscribed since March 9th, 2020. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Next, we have Jason Foster. Thank you so much, Boss Boy Jason, for the subscription. You have been subscribed since March 10th, 2020. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. Huma Hulu, you have been subscribed since April 6th, 2020. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Next, I need to say thank you to Taylor D. Thank you, Taylor, for the subscription. You have been subscribed since April 7th, 2020. Next is the only alt account that I have that is subscribed to myself that I could make unsubscribe, but I'm not gonna. It is Pros Poppin' Off. Thank you to me, Pros Poppin' Off. Thank you for the subscription. I made myself subscribe to myself on April 22nd, 2020. Oh no, on April 20th, 2020. So thank you to me for subscribing. Up next, we got Charles Young. Thank you so much for the subscription. You've been subscribed since April 24th, 2020. Thank you very much for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. Next, I need to say thank you to Katrina Blaine. You have been subscribed since April 26, 2020. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Next, I need to say thank you to the Kassad. You have been subscribed since April 29th, 2020. Next, after that, I need to say thank you to JK Master 44. You have been subscribed since April 29th, 2020. I need to say thank you to Narnik. You have been subscribed since May 9th, 2020. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Next, I need to say thank you to Guy Dude Leo. You've been subscribed since May 25th, 2020. Thank you so much for this subscription. I appreciate it. Up next is XXX Disturbed XXX100 since June 13th, 2020. Thank you so much for being subscribed to the channel. I appreciate it. After that, I need to say thank you to Austin Carroll. Thank you, Austin, Straight Boy Austin for subscribing to the channel. You've been subscribed since July 10th, 2020. Next, I need to say thank you to Andrew Thomas. You have been subscribed since July 29th, 2020. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. After that, I need to say thank you to Alina Chan / Nico Despair. You have been subscribed since August 3rd, 2020. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. After that, I need to say thank you to Capone76. You have been subscribed since August 6th, 2020. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. After that, I need to say thank you to 254 Reacts. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. You have been subscribed since August 10th, 2020. Also on August 10th, 2020, thank you to 70s Yoda for also being subscribed since August 10th, 2020. Thank you. I appreciate you. After that, I need to say thank you to Just Olivia Lowell. You have been subscribed since August 23rd, 2020. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Next, I need to say thank you to Worksy. You have been subscribed since August 23rd, 2020. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Need to say thank you to Sue Tobiasen. Thank you for subscribing. You have been subscribed since August 23rd, 2020. After that, I need to say thanks to I Play Fortnite, also since August 23rd, 2020. Thank you for the subscription. And then after that, Stig is King. Thank you for the subscription. On August 30th, 2020. Thank you so much for the subscription. Next, I need to say thank you to Deborah Fernandez. It's September 1st, 2020. Thank you so much for the subscription. The only person who hasn't responded yet from the lucky giveaway, George Jackson. If you are seeing this, please send me a message somehow. You are the winner of the 300 subscriber giveaway. Thank you so much for being subscribed. Zion12YT. I think that's YouTube. Thank you so much for the subscription. You've been subscribed since September 5th, 2020. Thank you so much for subscribing. Next, I need to say thank you to Kitty Mr. 07 since September 5th, 2020. I'm pretty sure that's Carter. Thank you so much for the subscription, Carter. I appreciate it. Up next, it's Ned Eating Gum. Thank you so much for the subscription. You've been subscribed since September 10th, 2020. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. We have Eminem Slim Shady. You have been subscribed since September 13th, 2020. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm pretty sure you're Lewis's brother from the little bit I've talked to you, so thank you for the subscription. Next is Josh McDonald. Thank you. You've been subscribed since September 13th, 2020. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. After that, we got Mr. Moon in the house. You have also been subscribed since September 13th, 2020. Thank you for the subscription. And then we have musclebob Buff Pants, also since September 13th, 2020. So thank you to you as well. I appreciate it. After that, we have Mecha since October 6th, 2020. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. After that, we have Dynamite18. Thank you for the subscription. You have been subscribed since October 17th, 2020. Thank you. After that, we have Idris Hyper YT. So thank you for the subscription since October 25th, 2020. Thank you. I appreciate it. After that, we have Johnny Adams since October 25th, 2020. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Next, after that, we have Dean Stevens since October 25th, 2020. So thank you. I appreciate it. And then after that, we have Lewisbadass 2004. So thank you, Lewis. You have also been subscribed since October 25th, 2020. Thank you so much for the subscription. All right. Next, I need to say thank you to Spongebob, Musclebob, Buff Pants, Funny Parts for being subscribed since October 31st, 2020. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. And also thank you to 22 Sun 24. Thank you, Dylan, for the subscription. Also since October 31st, 2020. Next, I need to say thank you to Martin Hebert since November 30th, 2020. I like your last name. Thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Next is Sharpie Man PSN. Thank you, Matt, for the subscription since November 11th, 2020. Thank you. I appreciate it. Up next, we have Nice Hands Feet 11. Thank you, Ryan, for the subscription since November 15th, 2020. Next, I need to say thank you to Liam Johnston since November 17th, 2020. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. I don't really want to label these as like the most important or whatnot, but next is Corey. Thank you for the subscription since November 19th, 2020. I know you've been subscribed much longer than that, but thank you, man. I appreciate you a ton. Next is Use Code, the final member of the stream team to appear on this list. Thank you, Code, for the subscription. You've been subscribed since November 19th, 2020. Thank you, Bobbin, for subscribing since November 22nd, 2020. Thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate you. Up next, we have Anis Mir since November 22nd, 2020. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We have Jenna Lee P. Thank you so much for the subscription. Also since November 22nd, 2020. After that, we have NGT Navi since November 22nd, 2020. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. We also have Aaron. Thank you for the subscription. Also since November 22nd, 2020. The last person for today's video until the next one for 400 subscribers. Thank you so much to TDS Zamasu since November 22nd, 2020. Hopefully you guys stick around, watch the content, hang out in live streams. I'm still going to try to continue to do daily streams every single day. The music in the video was from my friend Richard's band, Pull the Curtain. So make sure you check them out. Give them a follow because I love them. They are great. I've said thank you 1,000 times. It's on my shirt. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. See you guys.
From the wolf under my bed, the mice is in my head. Tell me, kid.